y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Today is Sunday and I'm giving you your third update on Malachi. I have gotten so many messages asking how she's doing and how I'm doing, and I really appreciate it. You guys are totally awesome. So the last video that I did for you guys was towards the end of last week, and I believe it was on Wednesday or Thursday. I did not get to do one until now because we had yet another winter storm that hit Kentucky, and I just wasn't able to do it. So I ended up syringe feeding Malachi, and I have for the past few days. Yesterday she really didn't want anything to do with it, and today she didn't want anything to do with it. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying to syringe feed her 4 to 5 times a day just to see if she'll take any of it. And, you know, she's taking very little. So, you know, I'm hoping I'm giving her enough just to keep her going, to give her some kind of energy. But I can't make her eat it. Like, she spits out pretty much everything that I give her. So, I'm trying. Another thing I keep getting asked that I wanted to address is, why don't I just euthanize her? I don't euthanize fish unless I absolutely have to. Like, you know, there's not any hope for them, they're in pain, and I can't figure out another way to help them. She's not in that predicament to me. She's swimming, and she was not doing that before. Before I moved her into quarantine, she was gasping at the surface. She was at times top sitting and bottom sitting. She rarely swam anywhere. She refused to eat. She was swollen. Now, you know, she's not doing any of that except refusing to eat. She's had 2 rounds of Canaplex, and today I just gave her her 3rd round of Metro. Now, other than that, besides not eating, she's doing very well. She's not doing all those other things that she was when she was in here in the fish room. You know, just looking at her, she doesn't look sick. You would not know if she was in one of my display tanks. You wouldn't know that she was sick just by, you know, laying eyes on her. But, you know, me knowing her usual behavior and knowing that she's refusing food, there's obviously something wrong. I've done my research, and I've talked to many goldfish keepers, and I have somewhat narrowed down what I think is wrong with her. And there is some sort of bacterial infection, something internal, and I suspect that it's something to do with like GI. So something to do with the stomach, the intestines, something there's an issue with. I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm still syringe feeding, and I'm still trying to get her to eat. One of my good friends from Miami, Florida, Joe, from the Goldfish Community Forum, is so kind enough to send me some Metro Med pellets, and that is not available here. And even if I were to order it on Amazon or some other retailer, I wouldn't be able to get it until probably next week. Joe was kind enough, he had some on hand, and is so kind to send that to me this week. So thank you, Joe. You know who you are. I really appreciate it. And you know, if you ever need something and I have it, you got it. That's kind of what's going on now. She's still holding on, and she's active and swimming, and she is feisty. I mean, she doesn't like when I pick her up, and she doesn't like when I'm holding her trying to syringe feed her. But that's the way she's always been. She's always had some spunk, and I hope she keeps that spunk. I mean, that's a good sign. So that's what I'm working with right now. Just wanted to give you guys a really quick update on her because so many people are asking about her. But she's still with us, and she's still fighting, and I think she's truly a fighter. She's had issues in the past that I've dealt with You know, as you know, when I first got her, she was very, very sick and beat up. But she overcame that and she became a beautiful fish. And I think she can do that again. If anyone can, it's her. I hope you enjoyed the update, and I will do my best to keep them coming. Tuesday I start back in nursing school, so I'll be quite busy, but I will do my very best to keep you guys up to date. As always, you can check my Instagram. I upload all the time on there. I will give you updates there as well, and hopefully this will be a good series for someone that is experiencing the same thing, because I really had tried everything that I knew how to try, and you know, hopefully this ends, you know, happily, and she gets to go back in the display tank and live her life to the fullest. But we'll see. I'm doing the best that I can, and I know that I am, and she's got to kick this bacteria's butt, and I think she's really, really trying. That's all I've got for you today, and I'll see y'all next time.